Good evening, and we are live from London with Mayhem. Well, some trials and tribulations for all our wrestlers here tonight. Still awaiting to find out who I'm meant to face to defend my title. Seems the attempt, Franco, so far gone awry. Apparently, Adrian Goldman is set to change that here. Here tonight he will announce what is going on with the N.E.W. Championship Division. I am Owen, of course, your N.E.W. champion, and you are set to see some phenomenal action here tonight. As far as we know, our main event tonight is to find out who will be the women's tag number one contenders. Until that point we have plenty of action. Of course, as I say, Adrian Goldman at some point will be coming out to clear up what is going on with the N.E.W. Championship, who the hell I'm going to face. I imagine you'll be thinking the same for many. Of course, we have the continuation of our UK tournament to find a new champion, because one way or another Reaper is losing that title after his match against Brad Morse. Coming later this week. But tonight we kick things off in the lower end of the spectrum. The US rankings, fatal 4-way falls count anywhere match. One pin and it's over. Or submission. Of course, anywhere in the arena, as the name so well, anywhere as the name stipulates. What a match this could be for our great competitors. Of course, we're seeing another part of this US rankings later on as Warlord faces his next opponent, Gabriel Gonzalez. That's going to be spectacular, or very one-sided, as we usually see from Warlord matches as of late. This could not be one-sided. Not when there's four involved in the first. A new member of the insidious end times. 6 foot 224 pounds from Copenhagen, Denmark. Somewhere in amongst that mist here in London, there he is. Joe Freeman. Some would argue that the cheers from these fans haven't gained him any success. We've seen what the Reaper's capable of. Decided to give that a whirl. In all fairness, it hasn't really been doing him too badly. This one will get interesting, as I say. Joe Freeman, the extravagant entrance. First match up here tonight. The first entrant in. Thankfully, all the other entrances are shorter, I believe. What a night this could be. Who knows? If The winner of this will go on to face the winner of the other US rankings match later tonight. Or if this is just for the spectacle, then the next time around, only time will tell. Again, who knows what is going through the mind of Joe Freeman as of late. Another one to have sided with the Reaper. Matt Radix has joined the commentary booth.
Yes, hello Owen. I do apologise for missing the start of the show. Lights, car trouble, you name it. We've had it all. More on this later. What a match this should be, Owen. Joe Freeman, Jeff Collins, Guillermo Diaz and Jimmy Falcon. Falls count anywhere. You couldn't have hoped for much better.
Yeah, great way to kick things off here tonight. For really talented wrestlers, different styles.
Completely different styles.
All quite familiar with one another.
Excuse me. Jeff Collins, first man out, 5'10". Well, second man, excuse me, 2'9". Leads England. Been a bit of a mixed one as of late. Collins is one of those performers when he switches on her, when he's pretty unstoppable, but you never quite know which Jeff Collins you're gonna get.
Yeah, some would argue that his style in that ring is either make or break. But I think things are starting to look up for Jeff Collins. But this is one tough test for any of these four men. I mean, tactics involved on getting three men to the point where you can pin or submit one of them. With this caliber of wrestler, it's going to be a tough one.
Oh yeah, I mean, no doubt. I mean, these four men, they can all get it done in the ring. I mean, as you said right at the start of the show, so many conflicting different styles here in that ring. Guillermo Diaz, my favourite in this false count anyway stipulation. Erwin, 5'9", 230 from Durango, Mexico, of course, the mastermind between the legendary tag team Los Luchadores Espanol. Guillermo Diaz can definitely get it done in the ring though. I mean, that classic against Cowboy Roy immediately springs to mind, but there have been so many from Guillermo Diaz, Erwin. One of my absolute favourites on the N.E.W. roster, and I think that experience is going to tip him over the line here tonight.
Well, it could very well do. Again, the falls count anywhere stipulation of this match makes it extremely interesting. I mean, when you think about it, it doesn't have to happen in that ring. And that could cause a lot of chaos in between.
Yeah, Diaz. Some would call him the brains behind Los Luchadores Espanol. Tonight, will that experience be that difference maker? Will that luchador style be a difference maker? It is false count anywhere, but of course, this man, well, he's on the roll purely by association. Jimmy Falcon
wasn't quite so fortunate against the Warlord, but other than that, has been quite successful in his matchups as of late.
Well, let's be honest, Erwin, who is that successful against the Warlord when he's on that kind of run? But Jimmy Falcon, ever since he's hooked up with Magnum Opus, has been a different kind of guy. 5'9", 220, Miami, Florida, excuse me. Certainly seems to have taken the brass ring, shall we say, that was offered by Magnum Opus. But it's interesting to note, it's not an official member of the group.
Yeah, still classed as an associate. Jimmy Falcon, I guess, being allowed to wrestle here tonight by Snake.
Should be a great match.
Big change in character from Jimmy Falcon of yore.
That is very true. I mean, Jimmy Falcon accepted that the way to get ahead in this business was to associate himself with the likes of Snake, and his career has flourished ever since. I mean, look at this calibre of this match. Would Jimmy and Falcon have been anywhere near a match like this before he joined Magnum Opus? I don't think so.
Well, Jeff Collins has taken it to him to begin this match.
Joe Freeman, meanwhile, working on Guillermo Diaz in the ring. Tope
They're trying to get a quick submission again. In
the middle of the ring in our nation's capital, not liking this double team of Freeman, and this double team, excuse me, by Diaz and Collins. Oh, my word!
Finding himself face first into that barricade there as Jimmy Falcon turns things around.
Oh, you may have to bear with me tonight, Erwin. There's a lot of jet lag going on.
Falcon now. Oh wait.
Oh, what an arm drag.
Collins reversing that there. Diaz meanwhile working on Jimmy Falcon in the ring. Joe Freeman in the ring now. I'm getting confused.
Oh yeah, I mean it can happen to the best of us, and you know, the matter of fact, it just did. Freeman in that ring reverses beautiful to Diaz, blow to the back, and there it is, right over the top rope. Take that, Guillermo Diaz hitting hard on that wafer thin mat.
Jeff Collins hitting hard on the barricade.
My
God,
what a shot there! Oh, I thought it was going to be an exploder. What a counter there by Falcon. Tremendous reactions by the young man there. Freeman
to land on his feet.
Recovers beautifully though. Oh my God, what a bust there. Gut buster with authority there by Joe Freeman. Club to the, I think that's the neck.
Diaz thinking about.
Dear Lord, fall away slam right on the steel steps by Freeman.
He's now marching over to the other two involved in this match.
This vicious kick there by Guillermo Diaz there.
Oh, shoved into the apron by Joe Freeman.
Well, Joe Freeman, of course, the veteran in this match, I would say, along with Diaz.
Oh!
I mean, I think it'd be a toss-up between those two men.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's been
in the business, if you will.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's been in N.E.W. the longest. I hesitate to say Diaz, but I'm not 100%.
Well, I'm sure at some point the Starter Monkeys may tell us, but meanwhile we are going to keep right with this. Hold those bananas ready, boys. This one's got ugly.
Jeff Collins missed the kick there.
Oh,
Diaz who catches a drop kick.
What a drop kick, what a suplex by Falcon. Clearly learning a thing or two from his new hero Snake. Definitely with a chop block there, that was classic Snake right there, Erwin.
Oh wait, Falcon's not done there though.
Oh, neck breaker, beautiful.
Bull killer neck breaker.
Clearly has been speaking to Rick Weaver as well.
Oh, well that hasn't caught Diaz off too much.
Yeah, Diaz kind of shrugged it off, if you will. Oh my word!
Standing moonsault.
Yeah, well, meanwhile Jeff Collins is taking his toll there, as it would on there. Joe Freeman, who counters beautifully, club to the back of the neck, and I think he's going for a backdrop, and he connects in a big way. Oh,
Falcon.
Of course, this is false count anywhere, tactically speaking. Mike Shatova staying out the way of absolute chaos.
Head colliding with steps there.
Sweet Jesus on the shots. Well, what a way to kick off N.E.W. here tonight in our capital. You are getting a show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tremendous amount of news. We'll get to it, by God, but we need to get through this alive first. Joe Freeman on that ring apron, kick to the spine. And what a match. What a match to kick off N.E.W. here tonight. Flying headbutt.
Oh wait, Falcon has Diaz looking for the Falcon clash.
Oh, God Lord.
That could be it right there.
That standing uranagi of some description by Joe Freeman. Saw it right out the corner of my eye, but what a response by Collins. Pin meanwhile, 2-0.
Just breaking that up. I think Diaz is still out.
Wow, I think that would have been it right there. That was a absolutely crucial save there to keep this match alive.
Freeman back in the ring.
This is when that false count anywhere stipulation really comes into effect. Oh,
Freeman Diaz trying to create a bit of distance.
This moment in the match, it really is anyone's game.
Oh, there we go!
Death.
Jimmy Falcon quickly leaves the ring at the sight of that.
Can't say I blame him. What a hurricane rather to Diaz, but it's not going to win him the match.
Tries to beat Shatopa.
Oh yes, he does. Such speed there by Falcon. You gotta love this kid. He's got style.
Didn't seem to daze Freeman, who's now knocked from the turnbuckle to the outside. I think Falcon's looking to
springboard
fly.
moonsault misses Freeman. Diaz got away with it as well. Picks up the original Demon, who is in trouble here. Oh my
flip Uranagi.
dear gods! If Joe Freeman ever stands again, it'll be a legitimate miracle.
Falcon didn't realise.
Shatopa didn't even get a 1 in. Not a 1.
Yeah, Falcon didn't realise Diaz had got back in the ring there. Falcon.
Oh, it's so good to be back at the commentary desk.
In trouble now.
What a DDT by Diaz.
Freeman taking Collins outside once again. What's Diaz got in mind? Top rope top here, but missed.
No one does it better than Los Luchadores, but meanwhile on the outside it's the patented Owen GBH neck wrench. Created by a veteran, performed by a veteran, and the pounding and the beating continues.
Falcon reaching ever further away.
And of course this makes Mike Shatopa's life that little bit more difficult. Look how fast Shatopa's having to run. That could be a 3 count already. That's at least a 5. Well, that's a 6 by Jimmy Falcon, but a 1 in the as a record will note it. My God, these sort of matches. You shouldn't laugh, poor Mike.
Caught Freeman's attention too there.
He's the fittest He's the fittest referee in professional wrestling today, Owen. I can tell you that for a fact.
I think Jeff Collins was winding back for a big headbutt and got a lariat instead.
Oh my word, what a clothesline. What a grisly clothesline that was by Joe Freeman. Take that, Guillermo Diaz, who is out for the
missed again.
Out for the
Freeman
count.
Completely unaware that Jimmy Falcon is chasing him here. Going back to Jeff Collins.
We are alive and kicking in London.
Slam.
Oh my word, what a head scissors hurricane round there. You take that. Falcon. 2.
Only a 2.
Freeman. Very, very close. Kick to the gut. Oh, and again. Oh!
T-bone slam.
Yeah, there's a big T-bone slam there by Freeman. Wasn't quite the suplex you would expect, but Freeman always basically stands by that kind of MMA Uramagi background there when you've seen those kind of slams before, but they're very effective by Joe Freeman. That's why he uses them. In the corner goes Collins. Falcon's on a roll here tonight. This is the best I've seen him look in weeks.
Caught up by Collins. Freeman here though.
Yeah, Freeman intercepts.
Diaz back in the ring now. Finally Shatopa can kind of have some borders here.
Can I get a resemblance of order here in N.E.W. here tonight? It's going to be impossible for our senior official Mike Shatopa. What a snake eyes by Freeman.
What a suplex by Diaz.
Thank you, Owen.
I think Collins was reeling back for yet
big
another
suplex.
there.
We're back, baby. N.E.W. back in action.
Oh, what a splash. And what a Uranagi. Freeman missing Diaz, who quickly goes to the outside. Not quick enough. Helped the rest of the way by a fist from Joe Freeman. What a match to kick things off here tonight.
I sensed it in my waters when I came back that tonight was gonna be great. Kiss of death by
Joe
Freeman. My God.
Side. Falcon is there.
I caught me by surprise, Owen. 2. Yes. Falcon missed. Falcon, how did he miss?
No idea, trying desperately to break that one up.
Oh, Snake will not like that one bit, Owen.
I'll tell you who will be happy about it, the Reaper.
Look at that kiss of death.
devastating maneuver, just driving the head into the mat or floor. And it's game over. Joe Freeman once again moving up the US rankings here.
A tremendous way to kick off N.E.W. live in London. It should be one hell of a night.
Well, yeah, moving on, apparently Adrian Goldman is ready to tell me what is going on with the N.E.W. Championship. Of course, Franco and Yuri sidebarring what was meant to be a great match between me and Franco. Personally, I'd still like to have it, but there's this possibility of Yuri interfering again. I'm guessing Adrian Goldman's going to address that in some form or other.
Oh, well, yeah.
Tonight.
You would assume so. The boss tonight with a scheduled appearance, which is always a nice change here in N.E.W.
Well, yeah, very unusual thing here in N.E.W. I must say.
Well, you know that means one thing, guys. That means whatever Adrian Goldman has to say tonight, Erwin, is going to be very, very important. Tonight, the boss has something on his mind, and that can only mean chaos in N.E.W.
I believe we're about to find out what it is.
And here he is, the CEO, the man who pays the checks, the man who just sent me halfway around the world looking for talent, Erwin. This guy really does mean business. If you thought he was a pretender, then think again. I don't ever want to see an airplane again as long as I live, Mr. Goldman. What has the boss got to say tonight, Erwin?
I don't know, let's find out.
Well, Adrian Goldman on the mic and on a mission, it seems, Erwin. He was not at all happy, it seems, with the N.E.W. title situations, and the rankings begin again tonight. Casey Judge in action.
Yeah, Casey Judge and Franco starting things off.
I mean, that could be one hell of a match, Erwin. A tremendous match.
I mean, it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, but we'll see how that ladder climb goes. I mean, we've still got 3 weeks to find a #1 contender.
Of course, yeah, Franco, bearing in mind, has just come off that crushing kind of breakup with Yuri, so you've no idea what kind of psychological mindset that man's going to be in.
Well, we move on into the UK tournament here. Well, the UK tournament match.
William Zander versus V here tonight.
Of course, William Zander being winner of one. Oh, sorry, this is one of the qualifying matches. 3 qualifying matches. is going to make things very interesting. Of course, Wade Nelson winning the first match.
Yes, there's still some a lot of things still to consider here. Shocking revelations from Goldman, and of course now this William Zander, with I'm sure his henchman in his corner, and V, who I'm sure won't come alone for his own protection tonight.
Well,
one-on-one.
Both of these familiar with each other in the tag team realm, so yeah, I wouldn't doubt that they bring their companions to their side.
Oh yeah, I mean, these two, as you quite rightly say, when they have met before, so they'll know each other fairly well. They've worked with each other a few times. Now, when you get into that situation as competitors, what do you need to do to keep things fresh?
It's as simple as that. You've got to switch things up, or
your
opponents become wary of what you're about to do.
So basically, avoid the comfort zone.
Exactly.
Okay, well...
I mean, yeah, stick with what works, but it only works for so long. You've got to be aware of that as well.
Well, yeah, the calibre of these opponents, they will figure each other out eventually, and then all we're going to see is something very grisly. William Zander, 6'5", 350 pounds, from Bismarck, North Dakota, from Zander Enterprises, a former hardcore champion.
Is indeed out here with O'Grady tonight.
Well, there's no surprise there. I mean, we did expect that here tonight, Erwin. I mean, we're both talking about their past in the tag team rankings, and of course in the quest to get hold of Magnum Opus's tag team title. But Zander Enterprises have failed before, and the Militia haven't quite got there either. But the personal rivalry between these two teams only seems to get more intense. These guys really just don't seem to like each other one bit.
Yeah, of course, both of these teams missing out on this time round the tag team #1 contendership match. And I'm assuming will happen later in the week, and that'll be the Hit Squad taking on Los Luchadores. That will be absolutely spectacular.
The Militia, V and Kevin Cannon, I mean, it's sad to say now, Erwin, but they might be just one of the longest serving teams left in N.E.W, considering some of the shocking revelations we've had about teams breaking up as of late. I mean, are the Militia now the last men standing here in N.E.W's tag team division?
The Brotherhood and the Crew, of course, falling apart. I'm trying to think. Maybe the Hit Squad would be the longest. Well, Los Luchadores, of course, but...
Well, you know, out of the new generation, of course, Los Luchadores are the whole separate entity. They are the tag team division. Let's face it, with the greatest respect to the champions, Magnum Opus, but they built the division, Magnum Opus. I'm talking about the new kids, the next generation, with the guys like the Gangster and the Militia and the now former the Crew. You know, I mean, how many more of these teams are we going to see just fall apart because of personal ambition, Erwin? This is something that we all need to seriously worry about here in N.E.W. if the tag team division is ever going to flourish into something we all truly believe it can be.
Of course, Zander Enterprises having their questionable change-up of late as well. So much going on in the tag team division.
One of the hottest tag team divisions in professional wrestling today, but could always be stronger. The Militia, a strong unit, we hope. You don't know what's been in the water as of late.
Oh yeah, that's part of the problem here. You never quite know what you're going to get.
Engulfed by ambition, our young men very easily. I've seen it in a lot of young men's eyes this week or two, I can tell you.
Well, if this remains a clean one-on-one with just encouragement from the outside and no distractions, this should be a great match.
Oh yeah, tremendous neckbreaker by V to kick this one off. And I finally remembered that these two guys swapped colours there. It took a while, but it's finally got in there. William Zander there with that chop, that takedown. Shades of his nemesis Snake. I find that interesting that these two guys have such a similar style, Erwin. And they hate each other, flat out hate each other. And I know I keep referring to Magnum Opus in a match that doesn't involve them, but the tag team title is so interlinked between this rivalry between these two teams, it's hard not to. That count of 10 there by V. I'm sure they'll be watching this one with a great interest here tonight. I mean, this is essentially assessing two of their biggest challenges for that title. Oh! this is essentially what this match is in single form.
Well, yeah, no doubt. Magnum Opus will be watching this one with a close eye, seeing if anything has evolved in these two at least. What an overhead, belly to belly.
Tremendous strength there by William Zander. Oh, and the big knee by the big man. 350 pounds.
Down to a point of a knee, coming down on the face.
Planning DDT on V. Important, I don't know it. In trouble by the big man from North Dakota. Oh, what a jawbreaker. What a response. Luthez press, that's more like it. By the man from the militia, taking down the big man from the so-called Fight for Rights Zander Enterprises. You know what? I want to go on record right here. I hate William Zander. Bring it on, motherfucker. Alright, come on, what a match.
I would have never have guessed.
Into the ropes. Him and his whole team are a bunch of... Anyway, back to this match. Club to the...
Zander with
backdrop.
Even Kevin Cannon wins to that one. It's taken V off his game. Oh wait, has it?
Oh, big shoulder.
Gave him some torque on the arm.
Big response. Big neck breaker. Careers are built on victories like this, Erwin. What would this mean for V? A victory over William Zander, who is a tremendous athlete. V.
Well, I mean, let's not forget, in that over the top rope elimination, it was William Zander that came out triumphant out of all single members of the tag teams that were chosen. Oh, what a double underhook superplex from William Zander, going for a pin.
1, 2. Oh, and it's... No!
Zander. Oh wait, V's fought free. But Zander again too quick, reverses the whip. Oh, what a forearm in the corner.
Big forearm again. These two men just going back and forth. That hard shot there by Zander. Clearly the bigger man, my word.
I wouldn't be surprised if V is
bench press snake eyes.
Now.
Take that, V. Oh, come on, Zander. This one-on-one ref. I know this is N.E.W, but oh, big knee. Big knee again. And everything's big from Zander. Everything hurts. It's just a monster.
Brutish in both appearance and form. Only getting a 1 though. Somehow V has more left in him.
Head scissors, elbow right to the forehead.
Zander gaining momentum here. Oh wait, V caught him off guard. Oh, an uppercut, returning the favour.
Yeah, hard European uppercut by V, right into Zander's head, and has that shot changing momentum for the man from the militia.
Valley driver to William Zander there.
Hit it hard. 350 pounds over his head, and he is stalking his prey. Owen.
Changed the complexion of the matchup right there.
Oh, take that! There we go.
Power bomb.
1, 2.
Oh, look at that.
That was O'Grady! That was O'Grady! We had this one, damn it! We had this one!
Can't believe it.
Son of a bitch! So-called fight for right my ass!
O'Grady aiding the kick out there. The referee seeing none of it.
Damn it, Mike, open your eyes!
Shoulders.
It's clear as goddamn day. O'Grady interfered in this matchup. This was a great matchup, and O'Grady had no right in interfering, Erwin. So-called fight for right. Ha! Oh, what an elbow by V.
Into question more and more of late. Tactics like that.
Never trusted this guy. He's a slimy eel of a man. Snap me a takedown by V.
Oh, stretching the arm out now. Working on the ribs and arm here.
Tremendous arm wrench there. Beautifully applied by V. who's no stranger to technical wrestling, folks. I tell you, his amateur background is impressive. I've changed my mind about the Militia.
Oh, what a scoop slam!
I can't believe these kids have won their way into my heart the way they have. But god damn it, I'm rooting for Vihi tonight, and I don't even care anymore. To hell with being an impartial. I hope William Zander loses this match in a big way. He's a cheating son of a bitch.
Suplexes here.
Tremendous trio of suplexes by William Zander. I'm not denying the man's a tremendous athlete. It taken it out of him, there's no doubt about it. I just question his methods and his so-called statement, his intent. Frankly, oh, what a gut wrench suplex.
Why does that speech sound familiar? Me and every other Magnum Opus match.
Well, that's different. Magnum Opus are the champions, and
oh, what a step up Enziguri.
It's just different. Enziguri by Zander.
I don't think Kevin Cannon's going to be as willing to get involved in this match, even after what's transpired here, but I could be wrong, might not have a chance.
Oh, big headlock by Zander.
Set up for Kohina clutch, very close to the ropes.
There we go.
Not close enough.
Yeah, I don't think it is close enough, and that's it. That is it. Shatopa rings the bell, and the minute that Zander had that Kohibra clutch locked in, we knew what was going to happen. No one survives long. Zander has truly mastered that manoeuvre. Look at that from the middle rope. Earlier in this match, V put up a valiant effort here, Owen, but Zander was not to be denied that. Interference by O'Grady not helping matters one bit. What a powerbomb. I thought that was all right there.
Well, without a doubt, that'll be something.
And I wonder if we can get the angle here. 1, 2, and there you see O'Grady.
Yes, pulling the leg.
V had this match won, and that trio of suplexes which just took it out of Zander. Well, that was a turning point. The big man with the big moves and the big mouth will not be denied. Zander Enterprises match is on.
Staring out Kevin Cannon there as well. And is this going to be another thing that Zander Enterprises do not talk about? Much like the situation with Zach Fuller. Who knows? Well, that N.E.W. rankings match is happening next. Adrian Goldman getting to quick work on that one. Franco set to face Casey Judge here in an Extreme Rules match. And the winner of this match is about to face an arduous journey through some of the toughest male wrestlers in N.E.W. in Hunt for My Belt.
Oh yeah, I mean both these men. I gotta tell you, Erwin. I mean, I'm personally quite surprised that Adrian Goldman has taken this course of action. But Adrian Goldman is the mad scientist. I mean, for a reason, and this is just going to take a hell of a lot out of all of the men that were involved in this new rankings tournament, basically for a shot at your title. I mean, both these men would make great champions, but I've got to give this Extreme Rules match to Casey Judge, because I do not believe for 1 second that Franco is going to be in the right state of mind to compete in a match of this caliber.
I can't disagree with you there, and I think this is only an attempt, and perhaps a vain attempt at best, for Adrian Goldman to try and get some order here in N.E.W. as of what's been happening of late.
Franco, I can't imagine for 1 second what is going through this young man's mind, betrayed by his partner, his oldest friend.
Denied possibly the match of his career. I mean, I'm not trying to boast here, but if he beat me, he would have got a shot at that title. It was the big money match for him.
Really was. Yuri the Russian Bear really did earn his nickname that night. 6 foot 248 pounds is Franco from Beverly Hills, California. 3-time TV champion, former Intercontinental champion, former tag team champion with the Crew. Of course, with his former partner, now officially former partner Yuri. Is interesting to see Franco still wearing the Crew colours. He can't seriously still be thinking that there's any way back after what Yuri did. I mean, I know he tried to reason with his old friend, but Yuri just didn't seem to want to be reasoned with, and after a certain time, Franco's just going to have to accept that.
Perhaps he's just claiming that as his luck now, who knows?
Well,
he's just waiting for Wardrobe to come up with something better for him.
Casey Judge, 5'11", 220 from Des Moines, Iowa. Former European champion, former Intercontinental champion, and of course a former N.E.W. World Heavyweight champion.
Kicks like a mule.
Punches like a goat.
Never been punched by a goat.
Well, I have. Trust me, it hurts. It was in Las Vegas. It's a long story. I'll tell you later. Anyway, Franco and Casey Judge.
This is set to be one hell of a match.
Should be one hell of a match. Mike Shatope, hardest working referee in professional wrestling, rings a bell.
Both quite clinical in their approach.
Two, again, relatively conflicting styles. What a German suplex there by Franco. Both powerhouses, Erwin. Both technical. I would still...
Drop kick.
Well, you know what? If Franco stays focused and he's angry about the Yuri situation, I wouldn't blame him, and this could be a long night for Casey Judge. I know I favoured Judge, and I still think Judge will squeak it, but it's not going to be an easy night by any means.
Top turnbuckle post, exposing that steel ring, has not come into play yet.
What a Northern Lights suplex, Erwin, beautifully delivered by arguably the best technical wrestler N.E.W. has today, Franco. He really is that good. Oh, wait a minute.
Hang on.
Well, the Russian Bear is here.
Yuri. Extreme Rules.
Franco's hurt his back. Oh, what a shot! I think that tells you where Franco stands, but Yuri's fighting back, and again, nothing Mike Shatope can do about this. The sharpshooter by the Russian Bear on his former best friend. Too close to the ropes.
But it may have done the damage.
I think the damage
Casey Judge needed.
Already done. Not even a 2. Not even a 2. Not enough damage done, it seems. Shatope managed to kick away. Surely the lock from Yuri. A swift jab to the kidney by Mike Shatope might have done the trick there.
This match may not be ruined yet, but Casey Judge has definitely taken advantage.
Big shoulder tackle. Yeah, the advantage now firmly in Casey Judge's corner, and what a cheap shot by Yuri. He was beaten by Franco fair and square.
Into deathlock, locked in tight.
Yeah, it's almost there. Almost like a Bret Hart-esque sharpshooter, Erwin. It was quite an unusual kind of submission maneuver, but undoubtedly effective.
Don't see much anymore. What a barge to the outside.
Nothing wrong with a bit of old school there by Casey Judge. That big shoulder once again. These two men taking it to the extreme here tonight in London.
Again, it is Extreme Rules, so we're not going to see a count out here.
Mayhem. Absolute mayhem.
Casey Judge though blocking the shot from Franco. Franco now blocking the German, the belly to belly rather, from Casey Judge. Crucifix.
Tremendous crucifix on that mat.
Well, this is where it could get ugly, but Franco deciding otherwise. Returning Casey Judge to the ring now. Going for a pin.
It's close. Very close. To the ropes. This is why this match ain't over yet, Erwin. I can see it in Franco's eyes. There's anger there, there's frustration.
Russian leg sweep. Yeah, I think he's now thinking about Yuri, and I think that's exactly what Yuri intended upon.
Who can blame Franco for being upset in this match, Erwin? Who can blame Franco for anything that happens to Casey Judge tonight? I mean, it's Extreme Rules by the letter of the law. This could get ugly.
Well, yeah, I mean, Casey Judge, for all intents and purposes, for Franco, might be Yuri right now. Half count clutch applied. Judge is broken free though.
Comes the ropes once again.
Couldn't quite lift Franco there.
Stand there. Rake to the eyes, good old fashioned rake to the eyes there by Casey Judge. I love how this kid goes from the technical to the downright dirty in a blink of an eye. Goes for a pin. 2, no, not even a 2. Franco clearly still got some of that resilience left. Thinking more and more about the bear who betrayed him. And the man he's trying to beat right now. What an overhead belly by Casey Judge.
Franco unable to block it that time.
And I've said it so many times in this matchup, if Franco isn't focused on Judge, then Judge is going to do exactly what he's doing now, Erwin, capitalising.
You're very right
2.
there. Getting closer and closer to that 3 count.
Steadily ever closer. Franco was never going to be an easy man to beat, but if Casey Judge keeps this up, I can only foresee one outcome, Erwin. And now he finds something to play with, and that could be bad news for Franco. Oh, what a right hand chop! What a response!
And now it could be Casey Judge.
Oh, here we go.
Who's in for a ride?
Keeping hold. That's 2. A trifecta of Germans.
Not going near that chair.
Beautifully executed by Franco.
But wait.
Takedown by Judge.
Sweep the legs. We've seen this. Now it's time for Judge's trio, the backbreakers.
Oh, Judgment Day indeed. He basks in the mixed reaction of the N.E.W. faithful. Franco, a very popular young man here.
Oh wait, dodged the shot there though.
Oh, hard shot. Franco slam! Shades of his uncle!
That's gotta be it right there!
It's over! 2! Yes!
Well, Franco's journey may continue, but with Yuri on his tail, how long will that favour Franco?
And you have to believe that Franco will be thinking exactly the same thing, Erwin. This was a hard-fought victory against Casey Judge, made all the harder by his former best friend. What is that going to do to Franco? What is that going to do to this shattered hope of a crew reunion? Casey Judge, he put up a fight, but not enough. Franco kept focus enough to get it done.
Well, moving from the involvement of one psychopath we have here in N.E.W. But a great victory for Franco nonetheless, and we move on to another psychopath who made a challenge last week. Troy Webster came out, and I was expecting him to call out Zach Fuller once again. That was not the case. He called out Zach Fuller's friend Wade Nelson. And as soon as Wade Nelson accepted his challenge to a match here tonight, he assaulted Wade Nelson. Zach Fuller eventually coming to his aid. Troy Webster skipping out through the crowd. But the match is still scheduled. There's only a one-on-one, so hopefully this won't get too grim, knowing the kind of things Troy Webster is willing to do. Well, Troy Webster is a dangerous man, and Wade Nelson's health is something I am seriously starting to worry about, Erwin. Always what did Wade Nelson ever do to deserve this? Well, yeah, I mean, we kind of joked about it in EFW. His look was very, very different when he first started, but he amassed a lot of bandages very, very quickly. Mostly thanks to Reed. Now faces an absolute psychopath here tonight. Troy Webster is just, well, he's a different entity entirely, let's be honest. Wade Nelson, 6 foot, 240 pounds, Fargo, North Dakota, former EFW World Heavyweight Champion, the only man ever to beat. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's Bart Brute. What the hell is Bart Brute doing here? Well, we saw him involved in a match. Taking his time. Troy Webster, Casey Judge. What a shot with that ladder. With that chair, excuse me. Well, don't give Brute any ideas. Oh, and into the steel steps.
I hope he didn't hear me. Oh, what a shot.
And Wade Nelson here. What the hell has Bart Brute got to do with any of this? Oh, whipped into the steel barricade. Oh, and what a scissor kick.
Vicious scissor kick by Brute.
Getting back in the ring now.
Deadly. Stalking the prey of Nelson. Nelson not having any of that, refusing to be prey.
Oh, what a drop kick. Zach Fuller appearing at the top of the ramp now as this assault is going on, coming down to try and stop things.
What the hell is going on here?
Now it's Bart Brute's turn to escape through the crowd. What the hell indeed?
Bart Brute, for no goddamn reason whatsoever, has just assaulted Wade Nelson.
Well,
that's
the second time he's appeared in a Troy Webster match. I'm starting to suspect foul play on his part.
What? Well, what the hell is going on between Bart Brute and Troy Webster, Erwin?
That's a very good question, and one I'd like to see us get to the bottom of. But I guess we're not going to see that match here tonight.
That's a tremendous shame. Troy Webster versus Wade Nelson would have been one hell of a match, and I'm sure that Wade Nelson would have had a thing to say to Webster after some of his actions as of late.
Nelson and Fuller now making their way back up the ramp. Bart Brute's disappeared from sight. What a commotion here tonight.
Yeah, tremendous. Security everywhere, chaos once again, Mayhem living up to its name, N.E.W. being N.E.W.
And apparently, yes, we are now going to move on to our next match. Well,
Adrian Goldman is going apocalyptic in my left ear, Erwin.
Yeah, I'm hoping we'll actually see that match at some point this week, that it doesn't just get blown off.
It would be a hell of a confrontation. Well, we apologise, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to the next matchup here. We're getting straight back to the action after that assault by Bart Brute.
Absolute craziness.
Well, I dare Bart Brute to try that against this guy.
Yeah.
He's got his own security team.
That might not turn out so. I think that's why Warlord has that security team. They're literally to make sure he makes it down that ramp.
6'2", 255 pounds from Akron, Ohio, the former TV champion, now defunct television champion. Still quite an impressive run. Warlord, however, speaking of impressive runs, Erwin, there have been a couple of bumps in the road, but I've never seen this man more focused. I've never seen him in better shape, and that jackhammer is downright deadly.
He has been on form of late. There is no way of denying that. He's gone through opponents in seconds that I thought was going to be a good 10-15 minute match at least. And it could very well be the same story here tonight. We've seen it before. A veteran of that ring goes up against Warlord and just gets squashed like he was fresh out of the fields. I mean, I hope that doesn't happen tonight. I hope Gabriel Gonzalez has been watching tapes of the Warlord and knows what the hell he's up against here tonight. Because he doesn't have the height advantage. Certainly not. And he doesn't have the weight advantage. He may have the experience.
I think Gabriel Gonzalez, to be frank, despite his experience and his 5 tag team titles, has not had enough as experience as a single competitor to be a legitimate threat to Warlord, and that's a big statement. I appreciate that. You know how much of a fan I am of the Gonzalez brothers and Los Luchadores as a whole, but I think this might be one miracle too far for one of the most iconic men in N.E.W, along with his brother Gabriel Gonzalez, 5'6", 240 pounds.
Well, again, it's hard to argue Warlord's success. He was 3 for 3 last week in this US rankings. But of course, as the path gets further up that mountain, the competition gets harder. But I think you may be right here. I think this is just another victim for Warlord.
Well, Gabriel Gonzalez has surprised us all before, ladies and gentlemen. I am sure, absolutely positive, that he can do it again.
Well, he is an icon here in N.E.W.
Think about all the odds this man has overcome in his illustrious career here in N.E.W. He's certainly won a lot more titles than Warlord, so perhaps that championship experience is going to be a factor here tonight. Warlord of clearly the bigger man. Of course, Chihuahua, Mexico is where Gonzalez resides.
Oh!
Warlord.
Follow-away slam is where he's sent. Right across that ring.
Yes he was, but what a response by Gonzalez.
Yeah, very quick response there.
Gonzalez knows he's going to get tossed around in this match if he lets it happen, so the best response is a quick attack by the Gonzalez, and we all know that Los Luchadores are very capable of some crazy things, and he's gone straight for a sledgehammer, Erwin.
Well, I was about to say, quick attack is indeed what he went for, but Warlord here quicker with his fists. Just chopping down
my
Gonzalez
here. A lot of big clubs to the head of Gabriel Gonzalez.
Double underhook suplex. That weird eerie silence we get every now and then. I mean, the tensity of these two again is the veteran icon.
I think they're just
Gonzalez against an unstoppable object here.
I think they're just trying to brace themselves from the unbelievable chaos they've already witnessed and are yet to see here in N.E.W.
Well, of course, yeah, they know our main event next tonight, of course, is to find the number one contender for the women's tag titles. Gonzalez quick with a boot there.
Can't wait for that one. Springboard drop kick.
Drop kick. Well, perhaps Warlord's toughest competition so far. Gabriel Gonzalez actually pulling some moves off here against Warlord. Down to the outside. Warlord with a firm message at the end of last week that he doesn't care if it's Brad Morse or the Reaper that end up with that title at Brawl. He is coming for that title.
Yeah, Warlord's picks up Diaz. What a follow-away slam there by the big man, and we've seen that move win matches, but not tonight against Gabriel Gonzalez. What a kick out.
Huge kick out there.
Big statement of intent by Gonzalez, kicking out of one of Warlord's power moves there, and in my opinion, GBH neck rents beautifully applied there by Warlord. He's keeping that pressure on, but Gonzalez holding firm.
Well, yeah, it's taken Warlord a bit of time to get some momentum here in this match, but it's starting to build now. Gonzalez beginning to look like he's in trouble.
That eerie silence once again falls over the crowd at the N.E.W. Faithful live in Mayhem live in London. What a gut wrench suplex by Warlord, I promise you, you'll hear them again. Big elbows. That's what I love about British crowds, Erwin. They really do appreciate their wrestling, but they know what's coming. They're waiting for it. They're on their feet. What a spear!
Spear out of the corner!
What a spear by the Warlord!
Could have it right there, but he usually doesn't bother to pin after the spear. Doesn't again here, it seems.
Waiting for the infamous, deadly, definitive jackhammer, and here it is.
Yeah, his exclamation point in most of his matches.
Well, that lack of singles experience was always going to be a factor, and tonight I believe this is it.
No! My word,
Gabriel Gonzalez!
I don't think anyone's kicked out of the jackhammer from Warlord before.
Sweet Jesus!
I can remember. Somehow.
It has happened, Erwin, but it's rare.
Gonzalez
it is very, very rare.
Deep.
Gut wrench suplex by the Warlord. Double axe handle to Gonzalez.
Still not quick enough.
Runs the ropes. Head first, elbow to the head by Warlord. What a hurricane rana there by Gonzalez. Picks up Warlord to continue the attack. Snap me a takedown.
Pull a lot out here in quick succession to catch up with that attack from Warlord though.
And that neck wrench once again. Kick to the stomach. And I think, yes, here it is. I think he's looking at Owen for that camel clutch. There it is, locked in. Chitopa's down, looking for the submission. What a big, big victory this would be for Gonzalez. Takedown by Warlord. Powered out of it. Picks up Gonzalez. This match continues. Oh my God.
What a corkscrew neck breaker.
Sweet Jesus, what a move.
Warlord has just changed the complexion of this match once again.
Swift moment, Irwin. This is exactly what Warlord's all about.
Pure brute force.
1, 2, no!
He is determined to get to that title, but Gonzalez is equally determined here tonight.
Gut wrench. Excuse me, that suplex followed by the GB8 neck wrench and that punch to the gut by Gonzalez, and that sweet shin music by Gabriel Gonzalez planning DDT.
Gonzalez taking a little bit of time to glow. Could be a bad choice of timing. Warlord already getting back to his feet. And yes, just catches Gonzalez there before he can do anything.
Oh, overhead fall away slam. Beautiful maneuver by the Warlord. Tremendous power. 240 pounds over his head like it was a paper bag, Owen.
Now more
look at that.
Displayed.
Look at that. My God, bench press spine buster by Gonzalez. That has to be all.
Yeah, Warlord thinks so too. Going for a pin.
1, 2, no!
Somehow still.
How is Gabriel Gonzalez doing this?
Well, those 5 times he's won that tag team championship, I think it is literally just force of habit that is causing him to kick out here tonight.
Experience, Owen. Sheer bloody mindedness. Warlord will not be denied. Goes back to the GBH neck wrench. What a match though. What a mayhem.
I like to imagine that each night one of the Gonzalez, they take it in turns, that the Gonzalez brothers essentially consistently count 1, 2, and the other one has to lift a shoulder up all night long. To get to that kind of level. I mean, the beating he has taken from Warlord here, and he's still fighting back now.
Big drop kick to the head by Gonzalez. Oh, what a sweep of the knee by the Warlord. You gotta hand it to him. You may not like it.
Oh, another spear!
Zero contact!
Distance!
Zero distance!
Full contact! Zero distance!
Thank you, Owen.
And now more displays of strength.
Take that! I swear to God, I'm never getting on an airplane again.
Gonzalez in big, big trouble here, surely.
What a match, though. If
he lands this, he can't kick out of it a second time.
Jackhammer! I don't even care, it was worth it just to see this.
Warlord going for a pin.
1, 2. Yes, it's finally over.
Again moving on here in the US rankings.
But what a fight, Irwin. What a fight. That zero distance spear. You see it again there. After 2 jackhammers, 2 spears, Gabriel Gonzalez is finally defeated by a Warlord who would not be denied. What a match.
What a match indeed. And somehow after that brutality, we have to move on to our main event, which will determine the women's tag team #1 contenders to face True Force for an opportunity at the titles. What a tremendous victory from Warlord right there. Possibly the hardest fought victory he's had for a while. To top that off. But what a main event this should
Tremendous main event that this should be, Erwin. The Outlaws versus Foxy Valentines is going to be a tag team clinic. It's almost guaranteed. The hottest women's division in professional wrestling today gives you the best women's tag team division in professional wrestling today. The Outlaws versus Foxy Valentine, slobber knocker, written all over it in my opinion. Gonna be a cracker.
Oh yeah, I mean, possibly two of the finest tag teams in that division, most definitely. A lot of experience between them, perhaps more so arguably on the Outlaws side, but regardless, two very popular, or at least were when Foxy Valentines were popular, teams, two very decorated teams, two with a lot of history firsts in their repertoire as well.
Oh absolutely, a lot of history between these two teams, a lot of titles between these two teams, and a lot of bad blood between these two teams is what's going to make this one hell of a confrontation in my opinion. The Outlaws, wow, 4 women's championships between them. The Fox, the first ever dual champion here in N.E.W. with her protege Nancy Valentine, who's no slouch, ladies and gentlemen. I can promise you that this is going to be off the page good.
And of course Lisa Chase still looking to continue her climb through the singles competition here as well.
Lisa Chase, I tell you, those 3 women's championships is just aching for a 4th, Erwin.
Well yeah, I can almost feel that is the next title match we see, but what if she wins this as well?
Outlaws by name, Outlaws by nature. Great team, great attitude, and I hope these guys stick around and stick together for as long as humanly possible. Lisa Chase, Psycho Sonia, so proud of these kids. 5'2", 125 pounds from Blackpool, England is Chase. 5'3", 130, also from Blackpool, is her childhood friend, Psycho Sonia. Lisa Chase, a 3 times women's champion. Psycho Sonia, a former women's champion in her own right. Of course, former tag champions, Erwin. What a team.
A team before they were wrestlers. A tag team before there was a women's tag team division here. Truly trendsetters, the Outlaws.
Founding block of N.E.W. tag team division and one of the pioneers of women's tag team wrestling here in N.E.W. The Outlaws have quite a pedigree to their name, but so the Foxy Valentine, Erwin.
Oh yeah, the Outlaws are the founding block. These are the ones that have been set to smash that block ever since it was founded.
These are the angel on top of the Christmas tree, Erwin. These are the finishing touch. Fox and Nancy Valentine. Fox is 5'5", Nancy Valentine 5'2". The Fox 132 pounds from Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and Nancy Valentine 109 pounds from Long Island, New York. A former women's champion is the Fox. Nancy Valentine not far between her and not far away in my opinion. What a team. Foxy Valentine, the first ever dual champion, Erwin.
Yeah, Fox being the only one to become dual champion, of course. Sonia Jackson ever so close.
Is that a notebook the Fox has there?
I'm not sure. Please don't tell me she's starting some kind of list of Fox gimmick.
Well, the Fox, some kind of list. I hope that's not a revenge list. That could be quite a long list for the Fox.
These two have become so self-obsessed of late, it hasn't gone over well with the fans. And I've got to question how much it's affected Fox's in-ring work. I mean, since she lost that dual championship, she has seemed a bit rocked in certain matches. Not
Big suplex
to the start here
by Chase to the Fox. What a start.
Where Fox returning one of her own.
Yeah, returning the favour in quick succession. The first dual champion in the N.E.W. not to be trifled with. Lisa Chase knows that.
Straight back to work here.
Big headbutt in the corner.
Here.
Her corner as well. Nope. Sonia gets down, which means Chase is going to the top rope. Yes, she is. There she goes. Hurricane Rana, perhaps. There it is. Yes, beautifully executed by Lisa Chase.
Lisa Chase now going to the middle rope, but didn't see Nancy Valentine
no, she did
sneaking
not.
away over.
Perhaps a rookie mistake by Chase, cursing inwardly there. She knows she made a mistake, and that could be enough if Fox can recover, and she does. Hard forearm smash, jawbreaker.
Sitting into that one, completely rocked Lisa Chase. Turned around with a fist, but no one to connect with.
Russian leg sweep by the Fox. Beautiful, beautiful manoeuvre.
Oh, but Chase made a tag to Psycho Sonia. Fox returning to her corner.
Oh,
gets the tag just in time.
hell of a match already.
Sonia managed to put on the brakes there, realising what was happening a bit too late.
What a mayhem. Head smash right against that match. These four ladies, all four of them, so fluid as a tag team. I mean, expect some really clinical tag team wrestling here tonight. What a snapmare there by the Fox.
What a chaotic start to the week we have of N.E.W.
It's always chaos in N.E.W, Owen.
Oh, yeah.
He'll ride that monkey to freedom.
Oh, Chase blocking.
Off.
Nancy Valentine there. Drop kick.
Hard forearm smash and a drop kick.
Valentine's head straight into the mat there. And Sonia trying to go up the middle rope, manages to leap, but I think Fox slowed her down there.
Getting her into a slightly better position. That's a good ring presence there by Nancy Valentine.
Wheelbarrow face buster.
That's going to hurt. Getting her further away from the corner of Lisa Chase. Nancy Valentine, the rookie, showing veteran-like instincts there, getting her back into her own corner and back into the hands of the Fox.
Tag made.
Runs the ropes. Oh, take that. Hip top double kick. Beautiful.
Tandem offense from Foxy Valentine's there. Fox now going to the middle rope.
Looking to fly. High risk. Oh, wait a minute. High risk indeed.
Psycho Sonia Carter scoops her onto her shoulders.
Oh, there we go. Guillotine. Psycho Sonia. That's the reason it's high risk.
Arm drag.
What a response by the Fox.
Yeah, Fox quick back into this one.
Yeah, that veterancy again by the Fox. Been around a long time for a reason.
Yeah.
So is Psycho Sonia. Oh, flying lariats.
Just taking out Fox and makes a tag to Chase. He's probably had a bit of time to recover. Double underhooks. Suplex.
Kick to the back, club to the back. Lisa Chase, ruthless in her attack.
To the knee there.
Sweet Shin music, second time tonight.
Fox blocking that overhead suplex though.
Take that for a slam. Big elbow.
Going for a pin.
2. All classics are like busters, Erwin. You don't see him for a while and then 2 come along at once.
What a match.
Feeling a bit of dude loving Lisa Chase here tonight. Drop an elbow, baby.
Yeah, she's enjoying the elbows, but it may have cost her there. Fox moving out of the way of that one.
That could have broken elbow. What a miss by Chase. What a moment. What a jawbreaker. Tag.
Interestingly making a tag. So Nancy Valentine here. Lisa Chase has recovered though.
Neckbreaker. Beautiful.
Has completely cut off the offense that Foxy Valentine's had. That tag giving her just enough time to come around to what was going on.
What a main event. Oof.
Big DDT there.
Oof.
Leg drop.
Tremendous leg drop there by Chase. And again the champion slowing things down, that veteran. I mean, the Fox and Chase, the most experienced ladies in this match. by a long, long way. I mean, the Fox, of course, got dual championship amongst many other accomplishments. And Chase, well documented. Sonia, Valentine, all four of these ladies just giving it their all, Erwin. It's
Chase cutting Valentine off this time around though.
It's insane. Oh, armbreaker.
Valentine's so close to Fox but just can't reach out for the tag right now.
The tag team champions are watching. True Force are watching.
This is all down to who gets a shot at them.
But this is what they get. And whoever survives this, Erwin, and it is about survival, don't kid yourselves. It's all about the win. What a German, what a release.
German
right on the head, what a blind tag.
Yeah, Nancy Valentine managing to force her way.
What reactions by Valentine.
To Fox.
Chase didn't even slow down, she just ran over the Fox.
Yeah, Chase seeing it.
Oh,
wait though. That could change things right there. Clothesline over the top rope.
Ouch. Well, as soon as you think this match is heading one way, it starts to head another. What action here tonight at Mayhem. This London crowd.
Great main event here.
With that count all the way of Mike Shatope. What a headbutt.
Just torpedoing Lisa Chase into that turnbuckle post.
Yeah, head meets steel.
Chase though, somehow, maybe that's woken her back up. Oh.
Off.
Off back and forth here. Count of 7, backdrop to the outside.
Vicious backdrop.
Shatope wanting this to get back in the ring.
Oh, come on.
8, another double team.
Not that way. Not like this. Get in the ring, Fox.
Fox gets in just in time.
Has the damage been done, as you quite rightly said, Erwin? On the outside, that ring post, several shots to the head. Lisa Chase has had her bell rung.
Oh wait, moved out the way of the body splash.
What reactions by Chase? Lightning speed. That is what's won a free women's championship. That kind of guts. How? It's instinct, you can't teach that, Owen.
No, managing now to get to her corner. Fox in big trouble here.
Has to be on autopilot.
Neckbreaker bomb. That's it right there.
Chase stays in the ring. Shatope's down. Blocks the interference and it's over.
The Outlaws will face True Force once more.
What a main event!
You took the words right out of my mouth. What a main event indeed.
Tag Team Clinic promised. Tag Team Clinic delivered. N.E.W. Mayhem. How's about that? Take a bow. It's great to be back, Owen. What a show!
Yeah, I can only wait to see what awaits us tomorrow.
I can only wait for my jet lag to wear off. This should be fantastic. What a week ahead. The mad side just strikes again.